Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, man, let's talk about Canelo Alvarez. It was said that he was fighting William Sull next. They had a deal. William Sull is a Cuban fighter from obviously Cuba, but via Germany. Nobody really heard of him. Undefeated record. Then nobody heard of him, and then you got both these trucks loud as hell. As soon as I come out here, all the trucks come out here. So yeah, so nobody heard of him. So he basically posted online that him and Canelo had a deal to fight next. Apparently that wasn't what actually happened. This is why sometimes it's good to wait to report news and whatever, but let's talk about it. Check out the Boxing Room playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. So in reality, what was going on is that they reached a deal for William Sull to step aside so Canelo can fight Berlanga. My thing is, for one, by some metric, William Sull deserves a title shot. It's the mandatory. Berlanga, we definitely know, don't deserve a mandatory. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, Canelo next two fights sound like they could be Berlanga and William Sull. He don't want to fight Benavidez. He don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. You know, so to me, it's at the point where what's the point to continue to complain about something that ain't gonna change? You know, if I can hang around and get easy money, I'll get easy money. But Berlanga definitely, I can't speak on Williams' Sull behalf, but Berlanga definitely don't deserve a title. Let me say that. Berlanga definitely don't deserve a title shot. Yeah, he gonna fight Berlanga. Like I said, bro, what y'all seeing from Canelo, I've been seeing the whole time, bro. He ain't never had a hard day in boxing. Everything been given to him because he looked funny. He from Mexico, came up under De La Hoya and Mayweather. To me, I told y'all, man, if he was a regular looking Mexican guy, dude, he'd be lucky to have a world championship. And I stand on that. Ain't nothing special about Canelo other than the fact he got a chin. You know, he got the judges and the commission on his side. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. In my opinion, he lost a lot of those fights, you know, that he just got the benefit of because he was the money guy. And what y'all seeing right now is what he always been on. He's been an opportunist. There have been rumors that he switched the weight right before the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if y'all tune in to watch this, bro, I mean, y'all part of the problem. Y'all are the problem. You know, people to go cover this fight. The media has a responsibility. It's damn near a fiduciary duty to today subscribers and people who follow them. But that's rarely followed, bro. These dudes pander for dollars. They have no integrity. That let you know when a lot of these dudes will talk about, oh, I'd never be backdooria to be in Hollywood. I'd never sell my soul to do this, to make this. Dog, they selling themselves on YouTube for a couple dollars. So you telling me if executive Harvey Weinstein you wouldn't do it? Absolutely you would. They have no room to talk about anybody in Hollywood that did it. Y'all selling y'all ass for on YouTube on a minor scale for a niche sport. It ain't even like you can be academics, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even like you could be academics. You know, it ain't like you gonna blow up and be like Kevin Samuels, because most of y'all don't have no talent. You know, and on top of that, you don't have the talent and you don't have the ideas. Like, come on. Most of these dudes don't have the talent or the ideas. And a lot of these dudes still gonna go down and cover the fight because They surviving off of this shit. You know, niggas been on this shit for 10 years and ain't monetized nothing else. Ain't grew nothing else. You know what I'm saying? When they shut this shit down for the pandemic, these niggas was hurt. They was applying for PPP loans and shit. Re-uploading content, uploading interviews they did, re-uploading them and re-premiering them. And them niggas couldn't survive off talent. They don't. They talent is to put a microphone in a sweaty man's face. No Diddy, that's their talent. So of course these dudes, like when whole ass Fred went down there and supported Triple G versus Vanes Monterosian, how you gonna speak shit about the fight and then take your whole ass down there and cover the fight? Don't understand it. How you gonna dog PBC out, but then you going to you paying to go to their events? Come on. They make no sense. They make no sense. And these dudes they'll do this like for fighters they don't like. They won't talk about the fight all fight week, but after the fight, everybody got a post-fight reaction video. Everybody got an opinion after the fight. These niggas is that. They don't have no morality, dog. They don't stand for nothing. And the thing about Canelo is y'all always gonna come to see him watch. Y'all still gonna stream it. Y'all still gonna watch it. Y'all still gonna participate in it. And to me, it's sad. Cause I ain't gonna watch and cover nothing that ain't got nothing to do with me. I got too much motion going on. You know what I'm saying? Like low key, I stopped my night to come watch Tank and what's the buddy he fought? Frank Martin. You know, I didn't get to see nothing but the Benavidez fight before that. You know, but shit, that was just Saturday night. You post that shit on the floor. And I was so tired from watching that fight that I had an after party. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I had somebody slide through after the fight went off. But I went to sleep. I was tired of the motherfucker. So, like I said before, I don't, but the summer schedule looking light as hell anyway. It's looking mad light. I mean, you got Jenny Big fighting in July. You got Boots fighting Avenesian in July. Them both small fights. Secure fighting July 6th versus Spinach Artichoke. That ain't shit. Bud is the only big fight coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only major fight coming up is Bud and Matamar. Other than that, you're gonna get Canelo Berlanga on in September if the UFC don't beat him for the date. And then you're gonna come back in December, probably get Canelo versus William Skull. October, November, you might get Errol Spence and Fondora. Oh, Fulton and Plant card, separate card. Apparently Plant could be fighting Demetrius Andrade, and Caleb Plant fighting Demetrius Andrade, and Fulton is fighting Ronnie Rios. Who the fuck is that? Don't know. So yeah, you can Saturday, I think Friday, you got that tall Rafael Espinoza guy that beat up on Roberto Ramirez. He fighting somebody. Like, the schedule is whack Arnold's, bro. But then again, we got to remember, I think the Olympics is going on in the summer too. So they all the stuff be on. I don't watch the Olympics. Yeah, track and field to be about it, and basketball. I don't watch the rest of that, dude. I have no interest in it. I watch golf and tennis before I watch that. But yeah, y'all, they gonna come still see Canelo regardless, and that's just what it is. The media gonna run down there and not ask the tough questions, and people gonna show up and support it, and so be it, bro. If that's what they want, because all the talking points is always about how not to make major fights. Oh, we gotta marinate this, or he don't deserve this. He need to do this, that, and the third, and this, that. You telling me Ryder and Fielding and all these other guys, Skull and Berlanga earned a fight over David Benavidez. That could be the fight of the summer. You wanna know why the UFC continue to bully y'all niggas for dates and jock for y'all and outsell y'all? They outsold Crawford and Spence. People forget that. You know, that's why Turkey Al-Sheikh trying to step in. And people say, oh, it ain't gonna work. Because we such a bitch ass boxers, it's not gonna work. Because they not real boxers, dog. These niggas is actors. These niggas is Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson. These niggas ain't no real boxers, bro. And once you see behind the scenes how I go, they setting dives up. Let's keep it real. They setting dives up. They allowing dudes to go into the ring on steroids and not telling the other opponent. That's happening a bunch. This shit is acting. You know how they do skits? You know how they do skits? Boxing is a skit, bro. Every once in a while, you know, they'll get an upset here and there. Frank Martin lost that fight before he stepped in the ring. Canelo won't make fights for nobody else, but he gonna fight the Berlanga William Skull. Like, come on, man. And Benavidez has been the mandatory for how long? Like, come on. We got Usyk and Fury too. We don't even know if that drunk fool who fell right flat on his face, Fury, gonna make it to the ring. But you know what you can say is sports ain't what it used to be overall. You know, even mixed martial arts, UFC ain't what it used to be. That shit used to be raw. They done refined it a little bit. That shit used to be no holds barred. But sports ain't what it used to be no more, bro. Like basketball is trash. You bump the defender, the foul on the defender. In the NFL, you can't hit nobody no more. Boxing is staged. They don't want to fight nobody. They fixing fights. They allowing people to drug up. You starting off with 4 or 5 points. Everything is corrupted because of the money. Just like on YouTube, everybody gonna tell lies and pander because they scared their bottom line. They losing their bottom line. So they ain't gonna tell the truth. But behind the scenes, if you run into them or they run into certain people, they'll sit here and say they love real channels like me, but say they pander and lie because, you know, it make money. Hey, it is what it is. And what's so funny is y'all share the niggas that be lying shit more than the real nigga shit. So what that tell me about you? You love the lying nigga. You love the lying nigga shit. My whole thing is don't come over here, go over there. Don't come over here. That's what they be killing me. Like you see that shit in some of the manosphere content where a lot of the brothers will be in their comment section talking about, yeah, black men stand up. But then they go over to the female channels, donating their money to the females, kissing their ass. She ain't gonna give you no ass. Pick a side, bro. When it's something as black as white as right and wrong, and, you know, standing on this side or that side, pick a side. Don't straddle the middle. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of them brothers take their money and give it to the sisters and don't support the brothers. And y'all see what the sisters did. Well, they ain't our sisters. You see what them black women did to that brother, that plumber on that balloon pop show. Made him lose his job. And all the age question always boil down to why a lot of black men stop dealing with black women. There you go right there. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link tree. Check out the Patreon. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor the whole 9. Check out the Boxing Rumor playlist. Peace.